Hi, it's Mona McClelland, and I want to talk to you today about the other brain. And what do I mean by the other brain? Well, we all have a brain up here that works as a computer that helps us to solve problems, that is engaged every day in the process of thinking thoughts, etc., etc. Well, that's your brain. But you have another brain in another part of your body, and that's commonly referred to as your plumbing. I call that your brain because if anything goes wrong with that part of your body, this brain won't work. Your stomach won't work. Nothing much will work. And in today's society of fast food and chemical toxicity is running rampant, I think it's important people learn a little bit about that part of their body. Now, why am I talking about this, and why should you be listening to me about this? Well, for about 12 years of my life, I suffered with the start. This is what the doctor said, anyways, the start of ulcerative colitis. When I was about 28 years old, the doctor said to me when I went and finally got, a barrage of tests, that it was not uncommon for a woman my age to have colitis, which is inflammation of the colon. It's very painful, by the way. And I kind of thought about this at 28, and that just doesn't make any sense. Well, uncommon. I mean, that everything in your body is supposed to work properly. It's not supposed to hurt, and if it hurts, it means that you're doing something that's aggravating it, and you need to stop. Uncommon. That just didn't make sense. Well, at that time, I was a hairdresser. I was working in a salon, the salon that I eventually bought. And I was certainly in a very toxic world, in a very toxic environment. And of course, along came with that a lot of, when I bought the salon anyways, a lot of extra responsibility and stress. Well, along my journey, I decided to become a self-study. And I did everything except stand on my head and gargle peanut butter. A series of naturopaths, alternative healers, Indian medicine men, you name it, I've done it. I've been poked and prodded, and I've had so many acupuncture needles stuck in me that, I'm sure after a treatment, if you filled me up full of water, I would leak. But that's just a simple way of saying, I've really gone around the block with my body to try and figure this out. Well, I was lucky enough about coming into about my 10th year of suffering. I suffered tremendously. I mean, some days I couldn't even get out of bed, although I had to because I had a business to run. I wanted to stay in bed. My body was swollen. There's many times I asked God, if there isn't a purpose for me here, to just take me. But I woke up in the morning and through, of course, some spiritual training, I knew that there was a purpose for what I was going through. And I also knew that if I found something that would help a lot of people, that I'd stand up on a soapbox and I'd tell the world. Well, I was introduced to a company a while ago. It was a Canadian company, and they're very low key. They help sort of one person at a time, and they're kind of growing under the radar. And that's a good way to keep them because they are helping a significant amount of people. But the approach that they've taken and that they have refined, and it's nothing new, it's just most people don't know about it, is the science of electrical nutrition. And electrical nutrition simply is that you're putting the proper things in your body, the proper nutrients, the proper food in your body that is alive, that actually has electricity in it, because we are electrical beings. And the way our cells actually take in nutrition is by communicating with an electrical spark. If the electricity or life is not in your food, then it will not connect with that cell. You will not have regeneration, and your cells will continue to die, and you'll have problems. Well, this company has also been able to help many people, with problems, severe problems, from cancer to AIDS to migraines to diabetes. And the results for everybody who follows their protocol has been significant. Again, I studied with this company for a long time. I was a big skeptic, and I wanted to make sure that I really knew what was going on when I took the course of action. Of course, one thing I had to change, everybody has to change, is this muscle here, what you're deciding to put in your mouth. A good premise is to go as organic as possible, and to have as much organic raw food as possible, and also to drink as much clean, filtered water as possible. I could go into a lot of depth here on this video, but I won't. But if you are suffering from any kind of, I'm going to say dis-ease, all diseases in the body have a series of symptoms, and then names have been put to these series of symptoms. Our bodies all heal and repair the same way. You clean the body out, and you clean it out safely, and you feed it proper food, it will restore itself. And that is the truth in my case. After 2 weeks of using the program that I started using with this company, all my pain over the last 12 years, at this point now it was 12 years, all my pain went away. Pain in my legs, my arms, my stomach. I mean, I had a stomach ache for 12 years, if you can imagine that. So I want to share that with you because the fact that your colon is inflamed or any part of your body is inflamed, there's an irritation in there. Most likely it is from a chemical that's taken into your body through the food that you've been eating or the water you've been drinking or the beverages you've been putting in there. Chemicals do not know how to leave the body, so they will create toxins in the body. The company that I'm talking to you about is called Avena Originals, and I suggest that anybody that's watching this video take some time and seriously review the information that this company's put out there. At the very least, sign up for a $10 annual membership to receive their quarterly newsletters. Do your own research. Understand the premise of electrical nutrition, because I tell you, this company has been around now for well over 10 years, and I know so many people that have been helped. My entire family had plumbing problems. Well, they certainly don't anymore. And if you do the research, if you really understand what's happening here, then you will be able to reverse whatever is happening in your body. I'm going to give you a couple other ways to do your research here. The website link to Avena Originals is www.hello2health.com. hello2health.com. If you want to talk to me, if there's a health problem that you've just not been able to address, if you need, somebody to hear what's going on with you and perhaps sort of direct you a little bit on the website, to do some research, or a contact number that you can call to talk to the people in the clinic in Alberta, I'm certainly happy to do that. My phone number is 250-386-6472. I encourage you to do this research and get to know your body and understand that it does have the capacity to heal, and I'm living proof of that. So again, have a wonderful day. Take care of your body. Put good things inside. And if I can help you in any way, send me a quick email through or comment on my video here, and or hop on the website, and you can get your questions answered there as well. Or give me a call. Have a wonderful day.